everyone. This is Carlson Sandy Lee. Thank you so much for listening. We couldn't do this without the support of OnDiem. It's a national on-demand staffing platform for dental professionals.
You can earn PTO, you can get medical benefits, and you don't have to mess with those crazy 1099s. So check out OnDiem in our link below.
So what's up, man?
Oh, not too much. It is episode 181. And can I just start by saying that I think we are amazing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with patting yourself on the back, bragging about yourself a little bit. You know, there's a little a level of confidence in bragging.
Where's this going?
Where we are mostly very humble, the fact that we have kept this going weekly for 181 episodes, I feel like that's something to be proud of.
Other than actually being alive, that's probably the longest thing I've ever done.
I have literally had this podcast going on longer than I maintained several different jobs. So,
oh yeah, and other than being married, this is the longest relationship I've ever had with another woman, I guess.
That wasn't blood.
Yeah, no.
Because, like, you know,
we're not family. We're brother and sister, but
right.
We adopted each other, but
sister from another mister, brother from another mother.
What?
That kind of thing. Hey,
good to see you, man. I feel like it's been a couple weeks since
I think
together.
It's been a week and a half because normally we record on Friday or something like that, or Saturday morning, and it's Sunday evening, which is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, to all of those mamas out there. You know, obviously some of that is not by blood. Some of it is honorary. I'm considered a second mother to one of my friend's kids. So happy Mother's Day to and everybody who wants to recognize being a mother. So sometimes people say, you know, I'll just throw this out there that oh, you're still a mother, you know, you have your fur babies and you know, and I probably said this last year, I feel like, but I'm not the type, I'm not downing anybody at all who believes that, thinks that, wants to feel that way. Cool, that is awesome. It just doesn't do it for me, you know? Like, yeah. I love my fur babies, but you know, I obviously didn't birth them, but I mean, I adopted them and adopted kids. Yeah. You know, it's, you know, the other the other thing is, logically, I know that my dogs are not children.
They're not?
I get that. Yeah. But they are bona fide members of my family.
Well, definitely.
So when people say, you know, that if the only comparison I have is my dogs to something that they say about their kids. You know, oh, if my kid got lost, I would lose my mind. Well, if my dog got lost, I would lose my mind, you know, and I get it. A human life is worth more than an animal life, period. I get that. And I would absolutely feel the same had I had children and dogs. No question. But this is my equivalent to your child. So to degrade somebody or, you know, brush it off or roll your eyes, because that happens.
I don't understand why, first off, why anybody would have a strong opinion on that anyway. What do you care if I'm a nut about my dogs or cats or what, a monkey, whatever it is you own? You know what I mean?
Right.
You love a damn python. That's your business. It's weird.
Why are you so offended?
Why do you give a shit? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's nothing to do with you. But anyway,
I'm gonna fight for animal adoption leave. So, because you have parental leave, so when you have a new child, you get to take off work. When you adopt a child or foster, you know, whatever, those things, you get a leave of absence from my work. So I'm going to work on getting an animal adoption leave because, you know, I could have used it
I would go so
when
far as to argue that some dogs don't know that they're dogs.
oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yes.
Because Snickers,
Yes.
the family, when I went on a work trip last weekend, right?
Yes.
And my wife was like, "Well, I'm off," and I'm like, yeah, "I'm sorry, but it's work. It's a research.
Mhm.
We were knee deep into some research
Right.
for the fall. Anyway,
Mhm.
she goes, "Well, we're gonna run out to the beach." So they take off to the beach, right?
Yeah.
They
How
take
far is the beach from you?
about 5.5, 6 hours.
Oh, so I was thinking, hey, we're gonna run down to the beach. We'll be back in a little bit. But no, this is
We'll be
a
back in a
all
couple
day
days.
kind of thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
sweet. Okay.
So they take Snickers, right?
Mm.
We get a dog sitter, a new girl. I never met the girl, right?
Yeah.
But we got cameras all over the house, and she's
Mhm.
a youngster, and anybody
Mhm.
under 30 is kind of like a kid to me, you know what I mean?
Sure. Sure.
And where was I? I was on a camera, and my wife liked her, but she
Yeah.
comes over in a bathing suit. So I think she was letting the dogs run around the yard while she was sunning in her backyard,
In her backyard?
in our backyard when she came to let the
Oh,
dogs
so
out.
she was just laying out in the sun and
Yeah,
in your yard?
yeah, because we've always
Oh.
gotten grown
Yeah.
adults to do the dogs. No one's ever hung out. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
This
I
chick
don't
made
think
herself
that's
at
a
home.
huge deal.
I didn't think it was a big deal. I thought it was a little, hey, as long as the dogs are running around and she's cool with it, so whatever. But
Hmm.
the point is, when the family got back with Snickers in tow, my wife goes, she's pissed off that they're here because she thought, well, they'll be gone by the time I get back. Snickers doesn't want to share the house with Butter and Coco. She's like, oh man, these guys are still here, bro. I thought that's why I went on vacation, so you can get rid of these two clowns.
So bathing suit girl was supposed to take the dogs and never come back,
Yeah. So,
according to Snickers.
but Snickers is like, what are they doing? She was like pissed off. Like
Oh
she
my
was
gosh.
moping around like in a corner, like
Like
under the covers.
crapping on your floor while you're watching, kind of
Probably,
mad.
but I didn't catch any of that. But I'm saying she thinks that she's a real person is what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like out of our trio, Parker would be the first. And actually, like when he stands on his hind legs and he's like propped up against the fence at our old house, he looked like an old man standing holding onto the fence. His back is completely straight. He's fully extended his back legs. Like he's standing up,
That's
old
hilarious.
man style. Yeah.
Pets are something else, man.
Yeah.
Well, I literally just got back from the
Oh,
airport.
I know. So, yeah. So you have had a whirlwind of comedy, exhaustion, I'm sure all of the above.
I
Are
just want to
you
say,
are you there masks on planes still?
no, that's done.
Mm.
You know,
Yes.
some people still rock them, and
Sure.
I can get it. I
Yeah,
can
go
get down
for
with
it.
that. And
If you're going to wear them, that is the place to wear them. You're all
you,
enclosed
your
sitting
elbow
right
deep
next to
with some
people,
stranger,
so
like right next. Couple
yeah.
firsts on this trip. I
Yes.
went to Seattle and then to Medford, Oregon, right?
Okay.
Which is maybe an hour and a half south by plane,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I got there a little bit after midnight their time, which is after 3 a.m. my local time.
Oh, shoot.
So I called the front desk, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't ring. And this is the number that the manager texted me to call.
Yeah.
He finally answers after like 15 minutes. I'm like, hey, I'm supposed to pick up a shuttle. She's like, yeah, it's going to be 30 minutes. I'm like, 30 minutes. And it showed up in 5, but I had ordered an Uber and he was on the way. And then I see the shuttle for the hotel pull up. So I canceled that. And I jumped in the shuttle with the thing. He goes, well, I'll just come there and then come back and pick up the flight crew because they haven't even landed yet. I'm like, dude,
wow.
thank you so much. Right. So I tipped the kid. And so by the time I parked my car till I was driving out of parking was less than 48 hours. dude, to the West Coast and back in less than 48 hours. It was brutal, bro.
Yeah.
But I did get bumped to first class between Seattle and
You're
Oregon.
so lucky. I never get bumped.
I've never had that before, dude. And I get in a chair and lady's like, well, would you like a beverage as soon as we take off?
Hot towel?
Oh, no,
would you like a hot towel?
Passed out for like the full 80 minutes, whatever it was,
I would have stayed awake just to enjoy all that.
It was so comfortable. I was leaning against the window, right? I was out. And then, but I hadn't eaten all day. I've just been like, I had a bag of, a couple small bags of almonds, on the flight out there. And then when I get to Seattle, I'll figure I'll just eat there. And they were shutting all the restaurants down. It was like 10:10, and she's like, there was like like a gourmet hamburger spot.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna go in and grab a couple patties, a grilled chicken salad or something. And dude, she was like, now we're closed. And I'm like, oh my God. So she goes, there's a McDonald's down the thing. And I'm like, I'm not eating freaking McDonald's, and I walked past it. I kind of gave the McDonald's, everybody sent her like the middle finger, and I just walked past that. And I went to a Starbucks in Seattle. Isn't that where Starbucks started? Am I crazy?
I think it's Seattle's Best that started there.
Okay, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But
I don't know. That's a Google question. Where was the first Starbucks?
Starbucks place founded was Pike Place Market, Seattle, Washington. All right.
Okay. Now find Seattle's Best and see where that started. Maybe it was a straight in your face to Starbucks, or vice versa. Who was first? That's my question. I feel like later than that.
Get out of here. 1971.
Oh, ooh, I see a rivalry. I want to see a documentary on the start of Starbucks and Seattle's Best, and hear about all the fighting and killing and wars.
Like Let There Be Blood, but with coffee. Let there be coffee.
Let there be coffee.
Speaking of which, I go to Dunkin' Donuts, right? On the way home. I met my wife for dinner. She's working tonight. And Happy Mother's Day and all that, right? So we sat down and had some grilled chicken and some broccoli, which I'm starting to really, really like, which is crazy. I'm really, really liking it. I put a little bit of salt or maybe some pepper or maybe sometimes hot sauce. And it's and I'm eating it first. Like it's the fries now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me.
That's good.
So I go to Dunkin' Donuts to get a pound of coffee because I'm out of coffee and a cup of coffee, right?
Okay.
She hands me a sack with just all beans. And I'm like, I don't have a grinder. I said, let me get the ground coffee. Oh, we don't have any. We never did. I'm like, I get it here all the time. We don't have any more. I'm like, you sure? Sure. Let me call the manager. I was like, you know what? Give me the beans. I don't have time for all this. I got the beans, ran next door to Target, another $25 later, bought myself a grinder. I'm like, I'm not playing these games with you kids.
Right.
These coffee bean games. So anyway,
he's hiding it behind the counter, and he's like, watch this, dude. Watch this. We don't have ground beans. We never did, sir.
So I finished that cup of coffee. I can't talk. I've only slept like 6 hours.
It's all right. It's all right.
And then I ground up some beans.
Yeah.
And I don't have the proportions just right. It's a little light. Okay. It's okay. I already had a cup of coffee already. But I think I'm gonna dig it, bro. It's an extra step, but it's
grinding. Yes.
Yeah.
Somebody got me coconut praline. Was that what it was? Something like that. Beans. So I ordered a grinder. It's the Cuisinart or whatever. Yeah, that brand. And I like it. It's cool. And I like the coffee too. So
boom, there you go.
I think I'm going to be a grinder from now on. But I do like my K-Cups because they're super easy. And the thing is, I have the Keurig Duo. I can only use grounds in the big pot. So I have to make a whole pot if I'm going to do that. I still need to get one of those little K-Cups that you can put your own grounds in.
Yeah.
I'll get one of those.
Just bypass the whole system. But Seattle, I didn't see any of it, but Oregon was kind of cool, man.
Yeah.
Everybody there was a lot of denim,
Yeah.
a lot of leather boots. And
Okay.
overall, and then the shuttle guy was telling me that that marijuana is recreationally legal there.
Well,
And I didn't have a
denim and
car,
weed.
so I didn't get a chance to. But do you? But I think, does that mean you could just walk into a place that sells it and buy it, or do you need a special card? But if it's recreational, it's
I
recreational. You don't need a card, right?
right. What would
I
you
mean, I
need a
don't know how it
card
works, but
for?
yeah, huh?
I feel like it's like Denver. I would assume you just walk into a dispensary and say, "I'd like some of those and those and those, sir."
Yeah. Let me
And
get.
maybe they check an ID to make sure you're over an age of
Yeah.
responsibility.
Yeah. Well, the guy goes, "Yeah, this is the marijuana growing capital of Oregon." I'm
So you
like,
got coffee and weed?
no, no, no weed, no weed, just coffee. When I
No,
got
I'm
back
saying
there.
Oregon. Like, oh wait, no, that was Seattle, Washington.
It's still the
Oh,
Northwest.
I feel like you should have weed infused coffee. Is that a thing? I
I
feel
don't
like if
know,
it's
but if
not, it
not,
wouldn't.
it totally needs to be.
Yeah, but oh yeah, because weed is a stimulant, just like coffee is.
No, I think it's. I don't know, dude. People go, "Well, yo, you which strain are you?" And I'm like, dude, it's isn't it is pot just pot, and some of them helps you sleep. Um, and some I don't know enough. I'm not a weedologist. I don't know enough about it to make an intelligent, recommendation. I did buy this for Ant Man, which is a little Bigfoot thing, and it kind of looks like a
Oh,
mountain. You know what I mean? It's like a stuffed Bigfoot. What do you think?
it looks weird. I mean, but he'll love it.
He's gonna grab this thing and just fling it
It's like a
around.
giant beard and a giant forehead.
Yeah. My son looks like he's like
How do they
I
know
don't
that's what
know.
Bigfoot looks like?
I totally don't think that's what Bigfoot looks like. And I'm like, whatever, dude. It was cute, and so I got him one. And
Yeah.
yeah,
I was
the show went well.
yeah.
I tested those new mics that I bought, the wireless ones,
Yes.
dude. They were so cool.
Yeah,
So
we'll
much
use those at
easier.
the dental festival.
So much easier than all those cables and all that crap we were carrying around last time.
Right.
I
Right.
can't even explain how much nicer it was, and they
Yeah.
work and they sound really really good. They don't
Okay.
sound as good as these, as our
Yeah.
stops.
Yeah.
But dude, for a mobile thing, they sound
Not
amazing,
too shabby.
not too shabby at all. But
Nice.
show went well, and yeah, then I was in bed by 9 p.m. local time,
Yes.
their time, which was still midnight my time.
Midnight. Yeah. What time you usually go to bed?
Uh, I don't know, one sometimes.
Oh, so you got to bed early, basically.
Yeah, because I had to get up at 3
Oh,
to go
yeah.
to the airport.
Whew.
Yeah, so it was, and I was thinking, dude, if I oversleep and I miss this flight, I'm screwed. I wouldn't get home till after midnight tonight.
Oh, yeah.
You know
Ugh.
what I mean? Ugh.
Right.
When that plane landed, I was just like, oh my god, oh my god, I gotta
I
get up.
just want to be home right now.
The first class, dude. If you've never done it, it's pretty flippin' sweet. This is my first time.
Yeah.
I've come close.
I would not be able to afford that unless I got bumped.
Plus,
So,
I can see it, but
yeah.
bro, but I
Ugh.
was, for the little bit of time that I was in there, it was really. I mean, that's the only way to go. That's
Ugh.
really, it's a different experience.
Yeah. Are they nicer?
Yes. She came.
Oh.
She brought me. What was it, like granola bars and some almonds? But she put the shit on a silver tray, bro, before she handed it to me. It's the same shit you're throwing at people in Coach. It's not gourmet almonds. It's the same package.
And we have to like just have it handed to us or thrown to
Like
us
an
or
angry,
out of a
sweaty,
basket.
you
Be
know.
like, peanuts, here you go. Peanuts, here you go. Here you go. Here's a biscuit. Here you go. But here it's, pardon me, sir. I know you would like to take your nap, but would you like a snack? We have this beautiful granola bar on a silver platter just
And
for you, sir.
and it made me laugh because I was like, it's the same stuff. You just
That is
here.
funny.
here, and then there she had it on a little tiny silver tray. And I'm like, get
That's
out of
so
here, son. It's the same shit,
That's
dude.
so funny. What?
And I almost laughed because I was like, this is ridiculous.
It is kind of ridiculous.
Are you serious right now? She was like, would you let? I was like, and then she goes, if you want more, just let me know. And I'm like, what? That's an option? Is this how the other half lives? You know?
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
So I can get spoiled on that, dude. Between these penthouses and first class seats, bro.
Oh, that's what it was. You got upgraded you got the penthouse for that one trip, and now you got first class. Man, makes you want to just be a millionaire now.
I know. If that's not motivation to want to be, I don't know. But seriously, I'd say this. I don't know how much it would cost to upgrade to first class from Atlanta. But if I had to do it all over again, I probably would spring for it because it sucked royal monkey butt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and when we landed in Seattle, off that 3 a.m. flight, I was the first sucker off the plane. Dude, have you ever been the first one off the plane?
Yeah, I've flown Southwest, and they don't assign seats. And the first row, there was a seat open one time, so I took it.
So you were out of there.
Yeah. Man,
it's a pretty cool experience. I didn't see any, or fancy food or anything.
Yeah.
But I wasn't on the ground long enough to really go on the hunt for anything,
Any fancy people in business class or first class or whatever it was?
No, not really. I think there were
besides you,
other schlubs like myself that just got upgraded, and but it was a fun trip, and Andrew from Open Door Dental was super gracious and very
awesome.
generous. Yeah, so if you're in that far northwest corner of the United States, go check them out, Open Door Dental. And I got a little interview. I'm just gonna put it up as a separate clip.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
we're just in the lobby of the hotel, just testing the mics and just monkeying around a little bit.
Yeah,
but, real nice guy, and interesting hygiene model. It's assisted hygiene.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
3 12 days, three 12-hour days, and then they're done for the rest of the week. I'm like, that's crazy.
I think I would probably do that.
I was like, I would totally do that rather than do 5 8s.
Yeah.
What? Let me just knock this out. And because of the hygienist shortage, everybody's doing pretty well. What was that?
The dogs. Do you hear them?
Yeah. Mine went crazy when I came home. One howls and the other two are ripping. They're just barking and just. So that's a good.
Yeah, at least somebody's happy you're coming home, right?
All right. Oh, and one last thing about this trip.
Okay.
When I flew from Atlanta to Seattle, I had to take a connector to get to the other one, right?
Yeah.
It was literally the gate next door. Both times.
Oh, wow.
No walking, no hunting around the airport, no nothing. It
was. Ooh, that's nice.
I could touch it from walk off, walk on. I mean, it was great. And it was a bathroom right outside of it. It was fantastic.
That's like, did you pay God to make life easy that weekend?
I couldn't have planned it better if I tried. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
Actually, I probably couldn't plan it any better than gates right next to each other. You can't pick
nice.
That. Yeah. So, I guess so that means I got probably 7 years of bad luck coming. So,
yeah. So when you,
good luck.
To make up for it. So did you kind of interview this guy from Open Door?
Yeah, just for 5 minutes or so. Yeah.
Do you want to play it on this episode, and then? But if you wanted to put it in here,
okay,
in the middle of the episode.
All right, and then we'll slap it in. Boom, right here.
All right, guys. This is one half of Off Your Flosser, and I'm sitting here with my dude Andrew Gordon, and I'm in, where am I? I'm in
You're
Oregon.
in Medford, Oregon.
Medford, Oregon.
Yep.
Not the easiest place in the world to get to. Let's just leave it at that. Andrew, just tell people who you are and what you do, man.
Yeah, I'm part of the executive team at Open Door Family Dentistry. We've got 3 practices down here in Southern Oregon, rural Oregon, outside of the Portland area. We're about 4 hours from Portland is where you're at right now.
Right.
And so we've had these practices. We're going on 8 years of having our oldest practice, and we've just been growing. Our newest one we bought in 2020 in the midst of the recession of everything that was going on.
Wow.
And so got you out here to hang out with the team today.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me out, man. I think I traveled, I want to say a good 9 hours yesterday.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Not counting the travel time to the airport. So that's maybe a good. Maybe 10.
Maybe 10 and a half.
Maybe 10 and a half. So, yeah. Oh, but the cool thing is they bumped me to first class from Seattle.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, all right. I can get down.
I can
with
handle
this.
that.
Yeah,
exactly. Okay.
Everything's a lot better when you're in first class.
Every time, right?
Everything's
All of a
better.
sudden you forget that you're traveling, right?
So we're doing. I'm here to tell some jokes and entertain and do a short CE for some of his people And is this something you guys do on a regular basis, annual or?
We try to annually get the whole team together with their significant other, talk about how the company's doing, kind of a state of the union type of deal with the company. And so we had originally planned on getting together in January, and unfortunately COVID sidelined us on that one.
Yeah, we were talking for about half a year.
Yeah, we've been talking since like last November, October, something like that.
Yeah, a while, a good minute, but. COVID be damned. We're making this happen, man.
Yeah, we finally did.
And I'm so excited to be here, man. And of course, I got to change. This isn't my my work outfit.
You're in Oregon. We wouldn't even notice.
Really?
Nobody here. Everybody would be like, that's all right.
I kind of like the small town atmosphere.
Absolutely.
I really do. I really do, man. Like I got out of the plane and the airport. I mean, I was out of it in maybe 5-6 minutes,
if
and that's with a bathroom break. You know what I mean? And Atlanta, dude, you're not even at the escalator to get to the train to go to baggage in 5 minutes. I mean, it is night and day difference. You've been to Atlanta, right?
Yeah, I have been to Atlanta. Yeah, I was in Denver. And they dropped us at gate 94, and our next flight was at gate 15.
Of course it is.
And so, and you got to walk the whole way. And
you got to go walk 2.5 miles.
Yeah, exactly.
To get there,
Here we go. Time for a trek.
I'm glad I brought a backpack. Let's go to work, man.
Yep.
But no, this is a super cool place, man. I haven't met really anybody from your team.
Not yet. Yeah, Richard.
You and Richard, and so I'm looking forward to meeting everybody else. And the hotels is it's a nice hotel. The omelets are amazing. I had a nice omelet this morning. Hit the gym, man. I'm on a fitness journey. I talk about it in the act a little bit, but I had a scare a little while ago, and we'll talk about it. But
like that.
Yeah, so I'm just I think I went a little bit too hard though.
Okay.
I'm gonna be sore. So as soon as I got back to the room, my arms were shaking. I was like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take a leave now because this isn't gonna end well. This isn't gonna win. So anyway, Open Door Dental.
Yep.
Medford, Oregon,
Yep.
and surrounding communities.
Yep.
Right. If somebody wanted to find you or find out more about your outfit, where would they go?
OpenDoorDental.com.
Is there a number or do you can give out or?
Everything's
on the website.
Everything's on the website. If you're looking for one of our specific locations, or just ask for Andrew, and I'll help you out.
What's the population density out here?
So you've got here in Medford, you're looking at about 200,000 people.
That's a good town.
And then you've got Grants Pass that's just up the road. They deal with about in town it's only about 40, but they kind of serve a population of about 80.
Okay.
So roughly, if you're taking everything into account, almost 300,000 people down here in Southern Oregon that we take care of. Yeah.
All right, cool. That's a nice little chunk.
It's not big.
That's one
but
plane
it's not
full
nothing.
in Atlanta.
No.
But no, dude. So that's awesome. And so guys, check it out. Open Door Dental, Medford, Oregon. And dude, thanks for having me, man.
Absolutely.
We're gonna have some fun here in a little bit.
It's gonna be a blast.
Guys, take care. Be good. Bye.
So that was Andrew.
Yeah, that's a really awesome concept, and I think I would go for it. 12-hour days, you get 4 days off. Yeah, I think I would do that. Hell yeah.
That some of their hygienists, like, they get vacation, but they don't need to take it.
It's a nice concept. So cool. That's great. Thanks for showing us that little impromptu interview.
What have you been up to last week and a half or so?
Oh, let's see. So this is going to come out after Monday, but so the dental assistants and I came up with an idea because Mondays are very ho-hum, and the doctor we work with is a little, not too excited about Mondays. Let's just put it that way. So we decided we're going to perk up Mondays.
Okay.
So we're making Disco Party Mondays. So Monday morning, tomorrow morning, I ordered a disco ball. I'm going to hang it from the ceiling. Somebody else ordered t-shirts that have tie-dye dental stuff on them. And then we will have disco music playing. So as not at the moment until he opens the door. So we're gonna have these little streamers on the doorway, and he's gonna see it and go, "What is this?" And then he's gonna open the door, and we're gonna be like, "Disco, disco." Yeah.
Is he old enough to remember disco?
Oh yeah. He's 50 something.
Okay.
So yeah.
Because I remember disco.
Yeah. We were gonna do the poofy wigs and stuff, but I think what I'll do is I'll just part my hair down the middle and wear a headband, because I don't need to go buy a wig.
I think disco gets a bad rap.
Why?
I don't know. People hate on it constantly.
Oh, I don't. I think it's good dancing music.
Bro.
It makes you want to move. You know?
Casey and the Sunshine Band. I don't know if you know.
Yeah.
He had a ton of hits.
Right. There ain't nothing wrong with disco.
Yeah. It's kind of old school, man. It brings me back, man. And,
so that's what we're gonna do Monday.
It sounds like fun.
I think it will be fun. Yeah. And then so what else? Oh, on Friday we got garage doors on John's shop. So he's been cleaning up our old RV site because he had a carport with a bunch of crap under it. The lawnmower, the tiller, and he's got his tractor, and I think he's going to start putting stuff in the shop. Not go overboard because it still needs to be finished on the inside, but it's enclosed now. So we have a man door, garage doors, windows. We're just waiting on siding and gutters and stuff. That's it, and then his shop will be done.
I'd love a shop, man.
Yeah, and then I'll never see him again.
Yeah, but I mean, you know where he's at.
Right.
Yeah,
if I got a Netflix thing to binge speaking of that, I will tell you about this crazy one. He goes tinkering around, fixing stuff, doing this, doing that. I'll watch my Netflix show while I'm, doing dishes, doing laundry, whatever. I am cool with that, but I don't want it to be every day. Like, I still want to see my husband, So he'll have his little guy space, and I'll have all my, the inside of the house, which is so cutesy and stuff. His birthday present is...
You didn't see it?
No, it's still in the box.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
I want to see. I want to hear what he thinks from it.
Oh, I will. Yeah. He probably wouldn't let me videotape him because he hates that, but I will report back.
Yeah,
I think he's gonna love it.
Give me a play-by-play and then this is a small one I got behind me.
Yeah.
And, I try to make it look a little bit rustic, and it looks like it got caught on fire, and it did. But
but a controlled fire.
Yeah, it was on purpose. It wasn't.
Yes. Oh, and we transplanted 2 small dogwood trees from the woods into the front yard. So hopefully they make it. They look a little wilty, but I've read that that's okay. They'll lose some leaves, but hopefully they'll perk back up. So I like dogwoods. They're beautiful. The blossoms and everything.
Are those ones that smell funny?
Ooh, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right.
Flower, and they have like a funky kind of.
Yeah, like a mildewy, musty.
Is there a fox
flower smell
somewhere? Yeah, like
yeah.
What the hell is that? Yeah.
I really want a Japanese maple, like I had at my old house. We got it at Aldi for $14.99.
What?
Just a little, thing, and then it grew, and it looks really good. It's bigger now, but you know how much they are at Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, freaking Amazon. They are ridiculous. ridiculous. $130 for
What?
a tiny little Japanese maple.
You remember your old address and have a shovel? So we gotta load up the truck, son. Let's go. On the show last night, I can't remember where I said that we were talking about pets at some point,
Yeah.
and then I go, "Hey, that's just how it goes." Well, so with animals, you pet some, you eat some, right?
Yeah.
And I can't remember what context I was talking about, but that line with animals, you pet some and then you eat some, and it's just so stupid. And I can't remember, but it went over well.
Oh man. Yeah.
It's just impromptu. You just got to just talk about what's
Right.
happening in the room.
Right.
And I can't remember what context it was, but it was pretty funny. And I was like,
Oh gosh.
that's
I mean,
a
it's
funny
true
line.
though.
With animals, you pet some and then you eat some, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Kind of how it goes.
That's how it goes down. So,
Horses.
fine.
Oh, never mind. All right. If you're cool with shutting it down a little early,
Yeah, I'm
it's
beat.
a work night.
I'm running on fumes.
Oh, I'm sure you are. My goodness. I thought I was like getting tired. You're probably zonked.
I couldn't keep my eyes open on the plane. I had like
Yeah.
the little shot glass of black coffee that they give you, and I'm like, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, I won't wake you next time." I'm like, "No, give me the coffee because I got to drive home."
Yeah.
And, yeah. So I'm gonna sleep good tonight, though.
Yeah.
I'm sleep good tonight.
All right. Well, so this is it's almost as long as our other ones.
Yeah, it's a fair length.
Yeah. We you good? You good?
Yeah. I talked about the podcast, and hopefully,
Oh, cool.
we get some more downloads and some followers or whatever. But
yeah, I'm gonna leave you with this thought.
Hit me.
Or not thought, but a homework assignment.
Okay.
Everybody needs to go on Netflix and watch Don't F with Cats. But it's the F word sort of spelled out with a little asterisk.
Okay.
It's a 3-episode series, I guess you would call it, limited series. It's like a true story, and it is crazy. It's a murder mystery type thing.
Like tigers, cats, or like cats?
Kittens.
What?
Yeah, you'll just have to watch it, you guys.
All right.
Go. And then so go watch it all the way through and then email us your thoughts on it. And that's offyourflosser@gmail.com. Or you can go to our offyourflosser.com website and you can find everything, all the contacts there. But yeah, go tell us what you think.
All right, cool. So that means I got to watch it too now.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
All right. I'll check it out. I'm almost done with Ozark, and I don't want to finish it.
Yeah.
Because it's so good. You know what I mean?
Right. But and then it's over, and now what are you going to do?
No. It's like I'm sitting around in a wedding dress crying. It's not.
Yeah.
I heard that. All right. Anyway.
So happy Mother's Day again. I know you guys won't see this until later, but there you go.
There we go. Guys, thank you so much.
Episode 181.
181.
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting up there, dude.
We are.
We gotta do something. What are we doing
Dr.
for 200?
Carlos.
No, I'm not doing any more hot peppers because that's
no. I am not. Maybe we'll do a giveaway or something.
Yeah, something that doesn't hurt.
That's much easier.
Way easier. Dropping $100 is way easier than. Dude, my throat hurt for like 2-3 days afterwards. That was.
My stomach immediately after we stopped recording was just like, I think I might throw up. I don't know, maybe not, but maybe you should just go outside and walk around until you know for sure. And I did not throw up, but it was dang close. My stomach hurt so bad after that.
Like you get hiccups. Yeah, it was just horrible. Anyway, so no more hot pepper stuff, guys. So
we're done.
Suck it on that one. We're not doing that. And, we're being generous. We give something.
Right. Well, we thank you for the support, and we always want you to go floss yourselves.